Good afternoon and welcome to the weekly press briefing of the Kosovo Specialist Chambers, where we aim to provide journalists with an update on the latest developments at the court and the opportunity to ask questions. Trial hearings in the case of Hashim Thaçi, Kadri Veseli, Recep Salimi, and Jakub Krasniqi resume next Monday, the 10th of November. Monday's hearing starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and finishes by 5 p.m. Hearings are also planned on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 4:30 each day. The Thaçi defense has called 4 witnesses so far, and according to current public submissions, intends to call 3 more witnesses as part of its case. On the 4th of November, the trial panel granted requests by the Thaçi defense related to the week after next and the testimony of Wesley Clark, who is the last witness whom the Thaçi defense plans to call. Having been informed that his testimony can only commence in the afternoon of 18th of November, and after reviewing the parties' time estimates, the trial panel granted the defense's request to reserve an additional hearing day on the 21st of November to complete the testimony, and the panel granted the addition of the witness's written statement to the exhibit list. The most up-to-date information on scheduled hearings can be found on the court calendar, on the KSC website, and all 3 official languages of the court. In the same case, on the 4th of November, the trial panel issued a decision rejecting a request by the defense teams to appeal the admission into evidence of a video and pages of a document introduced by the prosecution during the cross-examination of the first defense witness. In the decision, the judges provided detailed reasons for why they found that the issues raised were not appealable. Also on the 4th of November, the trial panel issued a decision on the September request by the Thaçi defense for a finding of prosecution disclosure violations in relation to Rule 102, Paragraph 3. The trial panel noted that, quote, full and timely compliance by the SPO with its disclosure obligations is an important element and guarantee of the fairness of the proceedings and of the equality of arms between the SPO and the defense. The panel found that the SPO had not provided detailed notice to the defense of some material and evidence in its possession, and the judges reminded the SPO of the importance of listing material in its Rule 102.3 notice. At the same time, the panel found that disclosures had been made without delay and did not cause prejudice to the defense, and they dismissed the request. In the case of Hashim Thaçi, Isni Kilay, Bashkim Smakai, Fadil Fazliu, and Hayredin Kuchi, concerning allegations of the illegal influencing of witnesses, a number of decisions granting special investigative measures in 2023 were made public this week and can be found on the website. As a reminder, the indictment in this case charges the accused with offenses related to the alleged unlawful efforts to influence witness testimony in the Thaçi et al. War crimes and crimes against humanity trial. According to the confirmed indictment, between at least 12th of April 2023 and 2nd of November 2023, during separate unprivileged visits to the detention facilities, Mr. Thaçi provided Mr. Smakai, Mr. Kilay, Mr. Fazliu, and Mr. Kuchi with confidential information about prosecution witnesses, instructed them to influence the testimony of prosecution witnesses, and provided details about how to do so. Thank you. That's all for the briefing today. And if you have any questions, I would be happy to take them. Just to respond to your earlier question, which you sent by email. Thanks, I see now. So yes, in response to your question about the letter from Prime Minister Kurti to the KSC president, indeed, a letter of Prime Minister Kurti was transmitted to the KSC president in September 2022, and she did respond to this letter. The president has generally highlighted in her response that the KSC and the judges are independent in their functioning and that they are conducting trials within the KSC's legal framework and the highest human rights standards. She also highlighted that decisions about detention are conducted by the competent panel of judges in each case and not by the president.